You're setting up an online store with WooCommerce, so it's very important that you understand how products work. You need to know what types of products you can add, what options each type has, and how to add and manage your products. Let me show you how to do that. Go ahead and log in to your WordPress dashboard, and then on the left-hand side, you're going to want to go to Products and then Add New Product. Now, every product starts the same way. The first thing we want to do is add a name and a description. And then on the right sidebar over here, you want to add a product image and then maybe some other additional product photos for the product gallery. If you're not sure how to make and size these images, I do have a video for that, and I will link that in the description below if you want some help there. And then to add those images, you want to click Set Product Image. Click the Upload Files tab, and then you can either select the file right here or you can drag it in. And then when that's uploaded, go ahead and click Set Product Image. And now we'll add a picture for our product gallery. So we'll go ahead and click in there. And then I'm going to go to Upload Files again. And then I'm going to drag in this cute little bird that we can say that we got the feather from. And don't worry, we didn't pluck the feather from the bird. It just fell off in a very nice and kind way. And then we're going to click Add to Gallery. And then we can add some product categories or tags. I don't have any categories yet on this store. So if you want to add a new category, you can just click that, and I'll just call this Stuff from Birds. And then click the Add New Category button. Now, this is where things start to change depending on what type of product you're using. So let's scroll up a little bit, and here under the description where it says product data, you're going to see that simple product is selected. Now that is the default product type with WooCommerce, and as it's titled, it is a very simple, very basic product with WooCommerce. So this is very easy. We just have one feather, so we just have to put one price here. We don't have like large feathers and small feathers and different sized feathers and different colored feathers. We just have one feather, and we are going to make it $1,000 because we know our worth of our product, but we're doing a special sale, so we'll do it for just $1 today. Speaking of today, you can schedule that sale price date here if you'd like. You might also want to set the shipping for this product. So I'm going to click shipping here, and then you can put the weight and dimensions if you're doing weight-based shipping. And then you could also do a shipping class if you made one already or you need to make one. Now, if you're confused about shipping and you want some help with all of this, I do have a shipping video that I made, and I will link that for you in the description below also. And then when you're done, of course, don't forget to click publish. Next, I want to show you how to make a grouped product. So go ahead and click the Add New Product button. And then like all products, we have to give this product a name and a description. And so what a grouped product is, it's basically a bundle of simple products. Now, this only works for simple products and not other types of products. And it's really more of like a suggested collection than a package deal because your customers can set the quantities for each item specifically. So we'll just leave the product image blank for now because you already know how to do that and I don't want to waste your time. But we will go ahead and click that the product category is still Stuff from Birds. And then when we go to product data down here, we are going to choose grouped product. Next, you want to click linked products. And then right here under grouped products, you want to search for the other products you want to add to this group. So I have a bird journal and I also have bird seed. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm not like obsessed with birds. This just kind of happened. So we've got those grouped products here. And then when we're done with that, we're going to click published in the right-hand side. And then I want to show you guys how this one is going to look for your customers. So we're going to click that and go to, or we're going to right click this and go to open link in a new tab. And then as you see here, they'll be able to choose the quantities for each item here and then add it to the cart. Next, I want to show you variable products. So go ahead and click add new product here. And now this product is the one that I feel like people get most stressed out about, but it's really not that difficult. So I'm going to show you how to set it up and you're going to have a really easy time with it and have no stress about it. So we're going to call this bird t-shirt. Okay. And we're going to say cute shirt with bird. And then down here, we are going to go ahead and make this a variable product. So how variable products work is first you need to add attributes for the product, and then you need to make the settings for each attribute. So let's go ahead and click attributes right here. And now what an attribute is things like the color of the shirt or the size of the shirt, which is exactly what I'm going to show you in these examples here, okay? So we want to make sure that this box is checked that says use for variations. That's very important. And we're going to name this attribute, and we're going to name this one as size. And we're going to put here small, medium, and large. And we're going to separate it with that bar. I don't know if there's an official name for that bar. That's going to be what we're going to use. And then when we're done with that, we're going to click the Save Attributes button. And then we're going to click Add New to add another one that is for colors for the bird shirt. So we'll put colors, and then here we're going to put white, and I feel like yellow and blue are good bird colors. And then we can click Save Attributes. And now that that's done, we have to set the different prices and options for the different variations of these attributes. Or in a simpler way to say that, we have to set the prices and the options for the different combinations that people can choose for the options for this product. So go ahead and click variations right here. And then you can generate variations from all of the attributes, or you can add them manually. So I think it's very common for us to charge different prices depending on different sizes of the t-shirt and then have it be the same price depending on what the colors are. So that's the example I'm going to use here, okay? So when we clicked add manually, what it did was it gave us an option for a variation that is including any size and any colors. So we can keep any colors as it is because the prices aren't going to change when they change colors. But we do want to select for size. So we're going to select that for size small and any colors. This is what the options they're going to have available to them. So then we click edit, and you've got a bunch of different options that you can change just for that specific variation. But for here, we are just going to set the regular price as $15. And then we are going to click Save Changes. And now let's click Add Manually 2 more times to get options for the 2 other sizes. And then I'm going to choose this one to say medium and this one to say large. And then in the medium one, we're going to make the price $20. And then for the large one, we're going to click into that and we are going to make the price $25. And then when that's done, we are going to click Save Changes. And then we are going to scroll up and we are going to hit publish on the right sidebar. Now let's right click to view this in a new tab and see how it looks. And now we see here that we have this bird t-shirt and the price ranges from $15 to $25. And we can see that when we change the colors, it's not going to change the price at all. But when we change the size, it will tell us, okay, small is going to be $15, medium is going to be $20, and large is going to be 25. And then again, changing the colors and it doesn't do anything. So there we go. That is a variable product. Next, I'm going to show you how to do an external or affiliate product. So you're going to click the Add New Product button again. And now this is going to be if you have an affiliate link from another website where you want to sell the product, or if you just want to be nice and sell somebody else's product on your site, this is how you would do it. So I found a bird feeder on Amazon. So I'm going to call this bird feeder. And for description, I'm going to say feed your birds. And then for product data, we are going to choose external affiliate product. And you are going to add the URL or the website address right there. And then you can change the button text. So for me, if I'm doing a link where where they're going to go off the site to purchase, I kind of want to tell them where they're going so they don't get confused. Because when your users get confused, their trust gets damaged and they're less likely to buy from you. So if you tell them that when they click this button link, they're going to go to Amazon, they're going to feel safe when they get to Amazon and they're going to be like, okay, I knew I was going to go here. If I like this product, I can buy it. And then you can go ahead and set the product price here. And when you're done, go ahead and click publish. And let's view this one too by going ahead and right clicking and going to open link in a new tab. And then when you click buy on Amazon, it will take you to that bird feeder on Amazon. And finally, let's go over virtual, digital, and downloadable products. So go ahead and click add new product again. And we'll just call this all about birds. Because there's lots of different digital and virtual products, and that's a good general product name. It really doesn't matter at this point. I just got to show you guys how to make the actual product. So more bird stuff. And now you can do virtual and downloadable products for both simple products and for variable products, but I'm just going to keep it simple and choose simple product for this one. So when you check virtual or downloadable or both, these are both digital products. So these are not physical products. They are not shipped. So when you click virtual products, you're going to see that the shipping option goes away here. So this is going to be for things like services, bookings, coaching sessions. Those are going to be virtual products that don't need anything shipped. So if that's all you need, you would just go ahead and put the regular price, upload product photos, of course, if you want, and then click publish. But if you wanted them to have a downloadable item with it, and this is for like ebooks or worksheets, stuff like that, when you check that, now you have the option to click this button here and add a file. So then when they purchase this item, they get access to that file. So you could click the choose file button and upload, or you can add a URL to the file, and then don't forget to give the file a name here. So I'm just putting in the file URL of my business, and I'm just going to name this test just so we have a file so you can see it. You can also put a download limit here or when this download expires. Now keep in mind here you can do virtual or downloadable or virtual and downloadable. And we already talked about when it would only be virtual, but let's talk about when it would be both things. And that could be something like if you're doing a coaching session, but you also want them to be able to download your ebook or worksheet or whatever, you could have it checked for both. It's also possible that you might want to do a downloadable product, but not a virtual product. If you still need shipping options. So like, for example, if you're doing the bird shirt, but you also want to give them a downloadable PDF of how to spot different birds in their area, that's a situation where you would need to have shipping and also a downloadable product. I know this can get to be a little confusing, so if you are having trouble figuring out what to do with your situation specifically, go ahead and comment below and I'll help you out. But when you're all done with this, just click publish like everything else, and it is live on your site, and you can click into the permalink to view it, but it really just looks just like a simple product. And that's it. Now you know how to add and manage products on your WooCommerce online store. If I was helpful to you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. If you're building your own website, make sure to check out my 9-step roadmap to DIY your first website. It is a free download in the description below, and it will help you through everything you need to do to get your website live from start to finish. Thank you so much for watching.